Alright, Summertide scales and tails. Oh, so is it? I can't see. The summer breeze carries stories and fragrance of grass. Amidst your journey, you and Paimon stumble upon a strangely bound book. What's inside this mysterious tomb? Only one way to find out. So is it a whole new area? Because if it is, then I won't be able to, that'll be good because I won't start any.
God! Hey! You're finally awake. Paimon was worried sick.
What happened?
No idea. Paimon just woke up and then we were here. Oh, Paimon's head is all dizzy. The scenery here looks different too. Oh, what should we do, Traveler? Please don't tell Paimon someone abducted us and brought us to some strange place that we could never leave.
Calm down, Paimon.
You're right. Better to think of this as the beginning of a new adventure. Thank goodness you're still here. If Paimon woke up alone, she probably would be trembling in a tree hollow.
Oh, nice. Is it?
Let's follow this path for now. We might be able to meet someone and figure out what this place is all about.
It's funny. I was gonna say, oh, it's almost like my username for my socials. The story begins. All right. What new world is this? And I'm not sure, is there a thing like a map that we can check or... okay, we'll figure it out as we go. It looks like a board game where like these are created. What is this? A book? Are we gonna find more of these things? Guess we'll follow the trail, just like how we started when we first started the Genshin adventure. Down the path.
Did those plants by the road look weird to you? It almost looked like they were made of paper. And those two frogs over there?
Yes,
yeah,
origami!
Like pieces of origami.
Oh, by the shade of a lotus leaf stream, don't tell me you forgot how to jump.
I didn't forget, Firecracker. I'm just not sure if what I remember is correct.
Next thing you know, you'll have forgotten how to sing, much less notate a score. You still remember why we call you Stream, don't you?
Yeah, because I've got a great singing voice. Although these days, the name seems more ironic than anything.
Not just a great voice, one that evokes the gentleness of early morning dewdrops flowing into a spring. So cheer up and make the jump over. If you're still unsure, just use that roll of magic thread. I won't laugh, I promise. Now, don't tell me you've forgotten how to use that as well.
I haven't forgotten everything, Firecracker. Your name, for instance. It's kind of hard to forget that you're named after your fiery temper. Now do me a favor and pipe down for a second. I'll be right over.
You saw that too, right? Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
The paper frog jumped away.
This place is getting more confusing by the second.
So we're inside a book?
Anyway, why don't we go after those two frogs? They didn't look evil or anything. Plus, they might be able to help us out.
Wait up, frogs. We got a chest.
Boring.
Flying squirrel. Wait.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
got a picture with a squirrel. Alright, let's check. Maybe it's better with another character. Do I need my whole main team? Or can I just make a man, do I need like DPS for like are any of these mobs gonna be hard? Let's see. Yeah, we're back with So where's Sayu? Do we have Sayu?
Drat. You caught me.
We're just taking pictures. Alright. I thought that she would be perfect for the squirrel picture. We stick with the main team. What Zunli is my shield. Where did frogs go? I guess we'll go to waypoint.
Guess we're not catching up to those frogs. They were so fast. Paimon couldn't even tell where they hopped off to in the end.
Excuse me, honored travelers. Did you come from the Cliff of Prophecy, perchance?
This is an origami hamster? Or gerbil? Oh,
Chubby paper
it is
hamster just talked.
Chubby? Who are you calling chubby? I've just got a slightly thicker layer of paper on me, that's all. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Armand, and I'm an elder of the Forest of Blessings. I've been waiting here for the hero of prophecy to arrive.
Traveler, could you pinch Paimon just to make sure she's not still dreaming?
I think I need pinching as well.
Pinching, you say? Well, I can help with that. Although you'll have to get a little closer. My arms are rather short.
That's alright. We just need a minute to collect ourselves. Okay, let's think things through. We know for sure this isn't the world we're familiar with. The talking paper animals and all the paper trees and plants make that pretty clear.
The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to the world. That is what the prophecy says.
The prophecy?
Dearie me, I completely forgot to introduce you to this world, didn't I? And here I am, getting all excited by the arrival of the hero. You'll have to excuse me. This old brain isn't what it once was. All shell and no nut. Oh well, perhaps my once glossy paper has faded past the point of no return.
It's okay, really. You can just tell us all about this world now.
Let me think. Where should I even begin? Pretty much forgotten everything that happened in the past. Right. I believe the story circulating along the pulp of this forest goes as follows. A long, long time ago, 3 goddesses created this world and named it Simulanka. The goddess of creation, who presides over matter and magic, created the mountains and rivers and gave us life. Her powers also paved the way for Simulanka to exist in numerous worlds. After the goddess of creation came the goddess of prophecy, with dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. She induced the sky to spin and the earth to move. Even to this day, her statue still stands tall at the highest point of Constellation Metropole. The final goddess was the goddess of fate. she who reigns over all treasured tales and dearest wishes. She bestowed upon us the fierce and everlasting feelings of love and hate, and showed us the meaning of death and hope.
Whoa, they all seem super impressive. Sounds like they really did a lot.
Of course, all new residents of Simulunca come to the forest to thank the goddess of creation for founding this world, and travel to Constellation Metropole to witness the divinations of the goddess of prophecy's numerous oracles. After that, they make their way to the end of the world and tell the goddess of fate about their most cherished dreams. Well, at least that's how it used to be.
How it used to be? Did something bad happen?
You mentioned something about restoring peace to this world.
Oh, yeah. That has to do with the hero you're waiting for, right?
Yes, this old brain of mine may have forgotten many things, but I will never forget the day the evil dragon descended upon our forest. It came down from the skies in an ominous black mist and ravaged our homeland. Its gigantic footprints can still be seen in the kingdom of breezes and bells. We're incredibly fortunate that no one was hurt.
Sounds terrifying.
The terror doesn't stop there, I'm afraid. Ever since the attack, the Calligraphy Tavern in the forest has been closed. No one knows why, but it's a catastrophe of the highest order for us, forest dwellers.
A catastrophe of the highest order? All because a tavern closed? If we were talking about Mondstadt here, Paimon might understand, but is it really all that serious?
Good. Goddess of creation above. We'd take even the greatest flood over the closure of the tavern. Wet paper will dry out with time. Fallen trees can be restored. But the Calligraphy Tavern is the only source of the magic tonic that sustains all creatures in the forest.
Magic what?
Magic tonic. It was gifted to the forest by the goddess of creation herself. A special potion that helps us maintain our vitality.
What happens if you stop drinking it?
Well, our bodies will gradually crumple and become brittle until they eventually disintegrate entirely. Our colors will fade and we'll start to lose our memory until we can't even remember our own names.
But wait, Grandpa Almond, does that mean you've already...
Oh, I'm afraid so. The color has all but completely faded from my paper. To be honest, all I really remember is that I'm supposed to wait here for the hero of prophecy. But I've already forgotten who gave me that order to begin with.
Then we've got to act fast! How can we help?
Oh, brave Pixie. May the goddess of fate reward you and your friend for your kindness. Could it be you're the heroes I've been waiting for all along?
Not sure how we know that. Plus, we can't even remember how we got here, so it's not looking too promising.
We were following the road and we ended up here.
Well, this is turning out to be quite the conundrum for old Almond Brain here. The prophecy never mentioned anything like that. For now, why don't you come with me to the Hut of Blessings? Our forest fairy lives there. Maybe she'll know what to do.
Whoa, a forest fairy? Like one that knows magic?
Oh, you betcha. She's prophesized to join the hero on their journey.
Well, then she sounds like exactly the kind of person we need. Please lead the way, Grandpa Almond.
Where'd it go? Guess we'll get the waypoint. I'm hoping this is the right way.
That meadow over there looks pretty strange.
So that means it's...
That's what the Calligraphy Tavern looks like. Now it's lost all of its color.
So it looks like this area on the right side is faded out. Alright, so these don't become... Oh, I forgot to check my teapot. Alright, let's do that later. This area is faded out, but I'm not sure if these are anything. These lake lilies. But all the colors are faded for this area. Wait, is this like a book or a page? What? Where? Can I climb up? Okay, got it. Don't mind me picking these up flowers. Wait, are these things talk? No? Hey, who blocked the exit? It's so dark. Knock knock. Oh. Guess we can't talk to these guys. Cut origami bolt. Alright, let's see. Let's go to this house. Is this anything? Pipe works. I guess not. It's like, is this even the right way?
This is the place. If you could just wait a moment, the ferry should be...
Traveler! Paimon!
Who to see you? Someone we know.
Paimon knows that voice! It's really you!
Oh, that's cute.
I'm so happy to see you!
Let's get a screenshot. Yeah, same here.
Sorry. So
Nilu?
you is the forest fairy? Well, you certainly look the part.
It's perfect for you.
Thank you. To be honest, I'm still getting used to it. It's the weirdest thing. I remember I was reading a book at the Grand Bazaar, and then I guess I must have fallen asleep at some point because, well, then I woke up just like this. And in my dream, someone spoke to me. They said, "You are the fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Now go, save the forest with your magic." At first, I thought this whole world was just part of the dream, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to wake up. I couldn't find anyone I knew from the real world either. Sounds similar to what happened with us. We also have no idea how we got here. Anyway, sorry for my reaction back there. I got a bit too excited when I saw you two. It's okay, we totally understand. We were looking for a way out too. At least we know we're not alone.
Oh, blessed be the goddess of fate.
I wonder if this is one of Miss
You're already
Alice's
friends with the fairy of the forest.
little thing again.
Grandpa Almond, thank you so much for bringing my friends here. Could you let the others know I'm coming? I'll head over right away.
Of course, leave it to me. Hey ho, pistachio. Today truly is a blessed day.
Wow, Nilu. Looks like you made short work of getting to know the locals. Well, when I arrived here yesterday, Grandpa Almond told me all about the state of this world. Since they think of me as their forest fairy, I just felt like I had to try to help them. Oh, Oh, so you mean like using some kind of forest magic to repair the tavern?
Unfortunately, I don't know how to use the magic of this world. I've tried using my vision, but it doesn't seem to work here. If the books stored in this hut are anything to go by, this seems to be the place where the goddess of creation first made the townspeople of this forest. She folded the pages of books into small origami animals, gave them life with her magic, and with time, that's how the Forest of Blessings took shape.
Maybe one of the books here could teach us how to use magic.
I read them all, but only found one reference to magic. The incantation, abracadabra, means to create what I say. This is a world made up of words, where fantastical powers can be wielded by all.
Okay, so basically everyone in this world can use magic? That's nice, but still kind of vague.
Yeah, from the other books I read, it seems like this goddess really likes to play fast and loose with the details.
So, what should we do now? Didn't you say you were going somewhere, Milu?
Oh, yes. I was going to help some of the other residents of the forest. They've been busy making preparations to reopen the tavern, so I thought I could help out.
Got it! Guess we should just focus on what we can do for now.
This whole thing is making me pretty nervous, actually. It's like I've been pushed on stage without being taught the choreography. Since I'm already wearing the costume, though, I might as well try to play the part. It's what a professional dancer would do. And who knows? Maybe I'll find my own magic along the way. All I can do is try, right?
At least you're optimistic.
We'll be there to cheer you on too.
Thank you. Then let's go.
Boreal Furry. Right. So those are locked. So wait, what? There's 3 parts or something on this summertime thing. All right. Alright, so I'm guessing these are other, like, people that got sucked into the book world or something. Brave northerly wind. In the Forest of Blessing, there's a particular passionate flying squirrel. Okay, so I'm right there. Chris, okay. I guess we'll walk over for yeah. Did I miss one of the forest dwellers? So it's that one, and what's the third one? Let's see. 1, 2. Okay, there it is. I thought one was close by.
Look, the forest fairy is here, and she brought her companions. Grandpa Almond was right. They do look promising.
Hello there, everyone. I heard you were working on the piping for the calligraphy tavern. Is there anything we can do to help?
Oh, we wouldn't dream of troubling you with our petty problems, my lady. Don't you worry. We have it all under control.
You sure about that? Because from where Paimon's floating, the piping is looking pretty chaotic.
Ah, yes. We have my careless friend to thank for that. He promised we could leave the pipe connecting to him, and Well, the results speak for themselves.
Hey, I just wanted to inspect each pipe. This is the network the magic tonic has to flow through. I was just trying to be thorough. So I disassembled the whole thing.
Yeah, and now you've forgotten how to put the thing back together. Have you been eating too many nuts again? Because you are what you eat.
Please don't fight. I know everyone wants the tavern to reopen as soon as possible so that the forest can return to normal. So, why don't you let us help out?
Yeah, we're here anyway, so we might as well be helpful. We just need to reassemble these pipes, right?
Well, if you're offering...
This is gonna be another
Basically,
mini
the
game.
pipes need to be connected properly to allow the magic tonic to flow through. If you put the wrong pipe in the wrong place, the tonic will get stuck halfway.
Attention to detail is key.
Says the guy who messed up the whole thing in the first place.
Okay. Wait. Wait, so how does... Huh? We need another one for that one. Because everything's rotated. Just, oh. But this is a 4. Huh. Can we get another piece?
Oh, amazing! You did it!
Now the tonic will flow into everyone's cups without getting stuck, right? Oh, gotta say though, Paimon is starting to get pretty curious about this magic tonic. Could she have a teeny tiny sip? Just
Stop
a little
being
taste,
greedy.
please?
Stop being greedy, Paimon.
It's not greed, it's curiosity.
Well, if it's really just one sip, I guess that would be fine.
Just be careful. This is one of the last cups left in the entire forest. We're supposed to save it for our research.
Just a sip, promise. Okay, here goes. What was that? Oh, it's sticking to Paimon's tongue. Wait, is this just regular ink?
Ink and paper, huh?
Wait, does that mean what the legend says is true? The goddess of fate used ink to compose her stories on paper, and the goddess of creation used her power to bring those tales to life.
No wonder the tavern is so important to the forest.
Maybe the fading disorder occurs when the ink within the body dries up. That would explain why the beings here are forgetting their own stories. Oh.
I'm not really sure I can really wrap my head around this conversation, but there's no need to get all worked up on our behalf, my lady. With the pipe installed, I'm sure the tavern will be up and running in no time.
What do you mean, can't wrap your head around it? The fairy is recounting the story of how the goddesses gave us life. In fact, I've seen the goddess of creation with my own eyes.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way you're old enough to have met her. We're the same age, and I think I would know considering we went to tell our wishes to the goddess of fate together. So stop talking a load of paper mache.
Oh, fine. It was my grandfather, all right? He was the one that saw her. He said that one day after he finished work, he saw the goddess of creation grant us life with his own eyes. In her hands, she held the very paper used to form our bodies. She whispered something into the pages, and then suddenly a paper frog was born, ready to leap into the world. Oh, it was spectacular.
Cut the theatrics, will you? You weren't even there.
Wait, so it. Paimon thought creation magic would have a little bit more pizzazz.
Oh, so in your world, the creation of life is a much showier affair? Huh, I'm learning something new every day.
Well, that's not exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
Magic doesn't have to be spectacular.
That's enough out of you. All your boasting is confusing our kind fairy.
Oh, no, it's all right. I actually think I understand the magic of this world a bit better now. Thank you.
The honor was all ours, milady.
Traveler, Paimon, we should make our way to the next location.
Perhaps
So who are the
whoever
next
left these
people with
behind
us?
was
Oh,
also fulfilling a contract.
we have 150 versus. I think this will be the next. Wait, yeah. What is this? Oh. Wait a frog. Oh.
There's quality here.
The Frog Nation.
Oh, Stream! Your rhythm is off again! At this rate, it doesn't even matter if the tavern reopens. The band's not even going to get any gigs!
I'm sorry.
Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting your rehearsal.
Wait, these are the two frogs we saw on the road a little while ago.
Ah, the forest fairy is here! For the love of lotus leaves and dewdrop, Stream, you've really got to put in some effort now.
But
Oh, don't pressure yourselves on my account. Are you rehearsing for a show?
Sure are. You see, our group regularly performs for guests at the tavern. We've been out of work for quite some time, with the closure and all, but after hearing of the fairy's arrival yesterday, we figured we needed to get in performance shape right away.
I understand how you feel. Back at the Grand Bazaar, Zubair Theater's always busy with rehearsals too.
The Grand Bazaar? Do people there sing on lotus leaves as well?
Yeah, they do. And it's a really big one. You're the conductor of your group, aren't you? You remind me of Mr. Zubair.
Ah, then he must be an ambitious director. One who would do anything to avoid disappointing a single member of the audience. It's just...
Is there anything we can do to help you, Mr. Stream?
oh no, my problems are mine and mine alone. It's just after the tavern closed, I somehow forgot how to sing. I'm always a few beats behind everyone else, and I keep singing out of key.
You were our trump card, our best singer by a mile.
I know, but
So he is a victim of the fading disorder too?
Don't be sad, Mr. Stream. Whenever I've forgotten important dance steps in the past, my friends at the Grand Bazaar always stick by my side to encourage me. They smile and patiently tell me everything's going to be okay. Then they play the melody for me over and over until the steps finally come back to me. Now it's our turn to help you.
We just need to help you remember how to sing, right? The Traveler's got a great sense of rhythm. We can help keep you in time.
Well, what do you say, Stream? I think it's a great idea. Just focus on the lyrics, and the fairy's friends will help you stay on beat.
Are you sure? This is really asking a lot.
Don't worry about it, Mr. Stream. It'll all be worth it when the tavern reopens and we finally have the chance to hear your marvelous singing voice.
All right then. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll give it my best shot.
Help the floors there. Okay. Oh. Oh, how do we redirect them to jump at the right time?
Excellent! Perfectly in time.
Okay.
Ah, no good! Your rhythm is off again!
I feel like I'm getting the hang of it again.
Goddesses above, this better stick when it comes to the performance. Just do it exactly like how we rehearsed.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks to you, my voice is once again as clear as a flowing stream.
Glad to hear that you're feeling better, Mr. Stream. It's also about time for us to go to our next destination.
Mm-hmm. We'll be looking forward to your performance at the tavern.
We've got one final stop. Let's go.
Last stop is... Wait, I forgot the chest.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
Wait, artist Piana? Panana? Wait, what's it called? Cheapy, cheapy. So are these like a lot of mini games over this summer event?
If it's useful, I'll take it.
What's this? Limbo? Wait, what? Was I supposed to do something like this guy? Oh. Redo. Huh? I think it's doable. Do it over. You won.
Why would anyone want...
Oh, no more
Get
special
it.
artifacts. Where does he have to go anyway? Oh, that's fish. That's kind of cute frog hopping game. The way guide you? What? You made it.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
I almost forgot about the waypoint.
There's quality here.
See, what other kind of puzzles are we finding over here? Like doing all these mini games and like. Was I here before? Well done, my fine hind-legged ladies and gentlemen. Well done indeed. This jumping contest is on fire. Just a moment ago, we saw Stampy the Fearless show his awesome might. With his impressive epic strength, he made a stable yet distant leap, one worthy of a favorite to take gold. But next up, we have the one you've been waiting for. The unequaled, the unrivaled, the unparalleled VTuber, who emerged as champion and won the great honor of and burden of fetching the princess. Before the final round begins, let's take a short break and give our two contestants time to rest. For the time being, the competitive venue will open to you all, so go forth and jump to your heart's content. This is what the Rain Song Pond is here for, after all. Okay. Furbert, I know how nervous you are right now, but this is the final match that every Frogs has been looking forward to. You? I'm sorry, Mr. Harlow, but Please don't blame me, sir. Give him a moment to rest. After all, Furbert, I'm sure you need some time to think about how you shall pleasantly surprise us all. Stampy, you're good enough, I think. Oh, save it, friend. You will no doubt set a new record in just a moment. Trust me. For now, just rest. You need time. Alright, you're right, my friend. I need some time. Oh. I was the same thing again. Am I supposed to talk to the ref? Same thing again. How we started. Is it on under the quest? Good to come back. Greetings, honored guests. You don't seem to like frogs. Nevertheless, welcome to the Range Song Pond. May your legs be limber. Tell me about the competition. As you have seen and heard, this contest is to decide the frog who's best at jumping. Our contestant goes through a qualifier, group matches, and elimination matches, and only those who make it through all can reach the finals. That's kind of complicated. It's not complicated at all. Simple. Simply step in the arena and clear the challenge that lies before you. Dear guests, if it suits your fancy, you could also try out the bouncing contest here. This is meant to be test the contestant's speed and stability when jumping. I was just about to do some practice here, then take part in the next contest. But my skills aren't exactly up to par. I can't jump well enough on my own. Would you two be willing to assist me? Of course, the competition already reached the final, so the other venues are now open for practice. Keep practicing, keep jumping, keep competing. That's the way we get better and better. Come on, dear guests. You enjoy the bouncing contest too, I'll guarantee it. We're almost there. This game's pretty fun, don't you think? Paimon wants to give it a try too. Then be my guest. Kama can't pose as she's jumping in the air too, you know. It's pretty much the same anyway. Haha, I knew you enjoyed the bouncing contest. But just now, it was just a game. This is a long way off the real contest. Only the best of the best can take part in the latter. But this contest can decide who is the best suited to rescue the princess. It's just so exciting. Oh, sorry, dear guests. My apologies. I just can't help but ramble on the furrbird. After all, the whole reason we organized so many contests was to choose the paper frog with the steadiest, furthest, most awe-inspiring jumps that could go rescue the princess. There's still time before the final match begins. Feel free to take a look around. Horo will use the booming voice to remind us that the competition is about to begin. So listen out for it and make sure you find good seats. Furby will surely win the finals. I believe in him. Okay. Let's skip some of the frog talk. So how does this really work? We did it! Did Stampy do anything? So how much just get up there? Guess you know. What are you doing all the way up here? He's here! Ah, there you are. The reward ceremony is over then. Just the opposite, in fact. Both Mr. Hero and I are of the option that things are far from over. Indeed, I hereby announce in my capacity as a referee that you, Mr. Furberry, have one more chance to jump. To maintain the fairness of this competition, and to fulfill our duty to the calling, you must do a re-jump. Dear Mr. Hera, I, as a contestant, cite the competition rules persisting to competition periods that may bring harm to oneself and one tribe. I forfeit my second jump attempt. I do not want to disappoint everyone again, nor bring ruins to our calling. This is the only truly responsible course of action. Wow, what a professional answer. He even had a specific clause handy. He even gave it a touch of emotional appeal. Alright, look, like playing hardball isn't gonna work. Oh, lose a dew and Lotus Leaf, but you haven't left the venue. I don't understand what you mean to say, dear guest. This is the best place for which to watch the competition unfold. Huh? You're right, you can see everything from that's going on in a long distance jumping contest from here. If he had really given up and no longer wanted to have anything to do with this contest, why would he stay? I do not wish to talk about this anymore. I believe I've been clear. Sorry, Estepi, and our two guests as well. What is he hiding? Why does he not want to do it over? Well, I mean, why does he not want to win? So tiring. Hang on a moment. Is there anything else I can help you with, dear guests? You saw the terrible state I was in. I admit, I once knew that you were going to say the moment I saw you arriving with Estempi. My answer is no, and so will be always be. Look at my ankles. They are not ankles that can carry such a heavy burden. Not one that can save the princess. They look like pretty sterile ankles to me. Yeah, Paimon hasn't either. But I made a mistake. No, I've been making mistakes all along. I'm sorry, you two, but I cannot continue competing. Hey, don't go. We just want to tell you one thing. One last thing. All frogs make mistakes. Good guess. You do not understand. I initially believed that mistakes were mere drops of dew that fall upon our heads. Nothing could truly knock a froggy down. But I was wrong. Perhaps they were never mere drops, but rather more akin to rocks to the bottom of the ponds. Withered wood stuck into the waterbeds, or a vein hidden within the muck. We cannot overlook them, bury them, step over them, or pretend they don't exist. But they do not rest, my friend. I will they will await their opportunity for a chance to come back to bite you. Please go, and let me go too. I have nothing but a mere lotus head who has had all its seeds removed. Even light breeze could search through my many holes in my heart and chills me to the bones. I cannot take up this great burden. This is the voice of my heart. I have let all frogs down, including myself. You still have a retry, you know. Yeah, you got another chance to prove yourself. I do not wish to taste the bitter pang of failure once more. My legs and heart cannot. Whoa, this latest thing is moving all of a sudden. What's going on? But... What? But it should have been fixed in place. No? It's moving forward. Please stand firm, dear guests. I will steer it as best as I can. What adventures are we going? How will you control the... Oh. Dude, that's gotta be the end. What a close call. Where is it taking us? Oh no! Waterfall! What a great jumper! When you look at that, Farewell the unyielding, Fairberg the bold, he seized the opportunity for a retry and... Gas, a spectacular leap. Spectacular indeed. This is a miracle. What, without precedent, he is the only paper frog ever to leap across this precipice. I knew you had it in you, Furbo. I believed in you. The lotus leaf that suddenly started moving. Was this all you're doing? Wasn't it? It was something that Mr. Hello and I came up with together. I apologize, dear guest, for hiding this from you. I'll do it all over again. Alright then, Furberg. Now that everybody has witnessed your great leap, you no longer have any reason to reject the victor's crown. But it was just a coincidence, a miracle born of circumstance. Just one fluke leap. It was only with the aid of these two guests that I was able to do it all. I'll be honest, we were just having fun drifting alongside you. Exactly, we were watching from the sidelines. The big jump was all you. Still, our work wasn't in vain. Right? It would have been a waste to stand by and watch such a brilliant frog give up like that. You love it so much, and you train so hard for it. It would have been awful if you just given up. I'm glad you didn't actually give up. Ah, honored guests. Truly, your hearts are purer than the first drop of morning dew. I'm sorry, my friend, to have done with you such an injustice. You should have been the winner of the match. Ah, come on. You proved that you were the best of us. Did you not? Please, listen to me. We have many competitions ahead of us, and I will gladly compete with you 100, 1,000 more times. But this time, we must put our best frog forward to fetch the princess. This is our calling, and the future of Rainstone Pond rests upon it. As such, there's no room for error. Do you understand me? I do. Good, Furberg. That's wonderful. Ha. Well, this all seems to be turned out great. We have ourselves a real champion now, don't we? Next up, our champion shall go rescue the princess, and then our calling will be complete. About that princess of yours. Ah, so... You said a whole bunch about this prince of yours. Fetch her this. Best frog that. Now everything's ready. Do you actually know where the princess is? Haha, of course. We're about to go retrieve and rescue her, for she lives in the tower made of vines and a giant tree. Only the bravest, boldest, most jumpiest of frogs may evade the thorns and deep mist, leaping atop the tower to deliver the princess from her cage. To the top in one jump? I'll definitely fall down halfway. Come on, Furberg, don't be such a rush to return to the pond. Why? We have yet to lay eyes upon that tree. Our hard work has paid off. We have located the tower. It is in the kingdom of breeze and bells. Mr. Hurdle, there is not there but forest and flying squirrels, certainly not a high tower. Are you certain this is our destination? Absolutely. I personally went to inspect that place. The towers there are so high that you can barely see the top. There are none, I reckon, who may scale it apart from us paper frogs. That sounds pretty impressive. Let me go take a look first. You're coming along too? That will be wonderful. Haha, look like we got quite a crowd for our little princess welcome party. Not bad at all. See? I knew things would work out for the best. Let us make our preparations and set forth for the kingdom of breeze and bells. As for you, dear guests, we shall see you there. And yes, Mr. Furberg, please go to the award ceremony first, would you? It will take place at the pond. No. So I wonder what the Isthmus of Bliss are. Okay, let's see. Map. Oh wait, so we did that frog quest. Alright, so we're supposed to head up there. Was there a waypoint or am I missed? Oh wait, we got that waypoint, okay. Where's that princess? Were we there before? Or how do is there a fast way to do the map? Okay, I see. We came there, so we saw that. Alright, let's go that way.
Oh, my dear Citrus, please tell me you're joking. We can't have you out of commission with the tavern about to reopen.
I'm sorry, Grandpa Almond. It's the truth. I was just too excited for the reopening and must have fallen asleep in an awkward position.
Grandpa Almond, we're here to help.
Oh, hazelnuts on high. You could not have come at a better time. Please allow me to introduce you. This is the bartender of the Calligraphy Tavern, Miss Citrus.
She's so tall.
Miss Citrus is supposed to add all kinds of delicious fruits to the magic tonic. Her additions are what turn it into the finest brew in the land. She's indispensable to the operation of the tavern.
I appreciate the kind words, Grandpa Almond, but... my neck.
Are you alright?
Terrible timing. Getting a kink in my neck at a time like this? Could you give my tail a little twist? That should help free up the movement in my neck. I would do it myself, but I can't reach my own, and Grandpa Almond is too old and as light as a feather.
The neck and tail are connected?
Of course they're connected. Just like how you can't have a rainbow without rain. Anyway, you just need to position me at the right height to pick the fruits.
Oh.
And then put them in the barrel
So
over
like
there.
a jack, so it's adjusting their neck, right? Okay, so...
This doesn't seem quite right.
That was an interesting one.
Perfect. My neck feels much better.
So there really is some kind of connection between your neck and tail.
Thank you so much, everyone. I can rest easy now, knowing the drinks at the tavern will be just as wonderful as before.
That's another problem solved!
I will have order.
Let's light it up! Off we go! Everybody stand back! Lament!
Cheer! Cheer! Worthless!
No touching!
Yeah.
For Rex Lapis!
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
This is order.
Boring!
Born of ice and frost. Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Wait, what's that? Is another page? It's another page. Oh, what the? Almost fell from that. For some reason. Okay. I wonder if the pages are for anything later on.
Everybody stand back!
Evil conquering! Worthless! Cheer! Cheer! Worthless!
Is there even supposed to be anything up here? Okay, that looks like a dock. But I should be heading to, they're right, I think. Let's go to T-Planet, Jackson.
This realm is...
Oh, so I made some of the paper origami stuff, but I guess I fairly never started the quest. Okay. So how many I have? 62. Alright, let's head back.
If you ever have...
There's the castle. Since Mihoyo and the ZZZ is the same, you know, from the same thing, I get confused with the buttons because ZZZ Claymore is the square, but for Genshin it's a triangle. Waypoint? Got a waypoint over here. Wait, is that a cave? Let's get the waypoint and then we'll check it out.
Worthless!
Oops, wrong button. I forget, is there like a sprint button or something? Okay. There you go. Is there anything at the docks? If I go off the map, does it bring me,
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Alright, so I guess that's the next part or something. I'll check if that was a cave and if we're supposed to go there or should I just go to the objective. Run faster! Understandable. Was this cave this direction or did I already pass it? It's getting dark. Alright, so is this way? Is this... My face is the right way in that? Nope, wrong way. Okay. Is the collection one again or no? Okay.
Useless!
Why would anyone want... Get it. It's not my concern.
Okay. Let's go around the mountains, huh? Let's see, isn't it waypoint I could use? Let's use... Let's use this one and then run over. Okay. Take the boat. Guess I can't take the origami boat. What do we have here? Okay, you direct me? Oh. Okay. So how do I, let's see. What's that do?
If it's useful, I'll take it.
We got these 5 squirrel puzzles. Grab them? Let's see, where is it? Did I turn that on? No?
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Is there anything down there? Alright, I guess we'll take that one and try to check this area first. These usually don't give us any wood. This is a paper, right? Hey, Millie. It's going alright. This new event's pretty interesting. Let's see. Before I go there, let's check what the paper llama's doing. I guess nothing here, huh? Okay. Wait, huh? What was that? Are you guys at a hotel or? Let's see. How is it? Do you get one of those like big drinks from the street corner? Because they have it in all the strips in Vegas. Come then, right this way. I'm looking forward to witnessing our unmatched power of flight. Whoa, cool it. One needed to keep cool to fly, dear guest. Not at all. A cool head will merely dull your sense of the wind. Only one who faced the wall. I forgot I had auto on, but flying squirrels nowadays are far too timid. They utterly forget the lessons taught by the brave northerly winds. They stand in safe spots and declaiming the courage of leaves that dance in the wind, yet are too far too frightened to leap and embrace themselves. How can we protect the kingdom alongside her princess? Wait, alongside her highness, if things keep going this way? Ludicrous, ludicrous, I say. Man, this flying squirrel is an energetic type. Looks like he really loves flying. And that's why I found myself. It passes with especially intense wind currents and set up all sorts of devices inside it. Only the bravest, the boldest, and the most bellicose in flight shall best its course. Do you have the required courage, dear guest? I have the right go at it. Excellent, follow me then. The passage is not far from here. Oh, this is the mini games. So let's see, challenge. So there's only 3 on this part. So go to challenge. Okay, so okay. All right, let's just continue on the story. Yes. Not gonna work.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
Any cross over here? What happened? Her berries were stolen. Who stole your berries? We have to help her. Come with me to the cave. Let's go. Walk faster. Alright, Bennett's gonna follow you. Are you not gonna see us?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Get out of my way!
I'm not sure if I did more damage to the firemen than I did to the bad guys. Oh, this is the cave I was looking for. Got some more mobs. Alright, let's go! Attack! Attack formation.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Lament! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
There's quality here.
So there's a waypoint over here, but I guess it's above the mountain. Let's run it. And okay, wait, where was the... I'll have to go back to the person that got her cherry stolen.
There's quality here.
Oh no! Okay, got it. Okay. Where's the waypoint? I want to start the next thing over here. Oh, what's this? Okay, what puzzles do we have here? Whoa! I fell off the cliff. I see. Okay, did we get it? Wait, was that close?
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Alright, should be a waypoint over here, or did I climb up all the way up there? It looks like it. Can we make it? Is it this one right here? There it is! Oh, I knew it was gonna start a quest. Your Highness, what brings you here? Given how things stand, shall retrieve the relic myself, and then decide what to do next. Your Highness, that will not do. Your Highness, you cannot go. Oh, it seems you have a better solution. Let's hear it then, Mr. Sambor. Would you like to inform your Highness that, following a long discussion with us last night, I have come to the conclusion that it would be better to set up a trial ground elsewhere. Here, and when the Guardian who passed our selection process can retrieve the relic for us, two birds, one stone. But without the relic, how can we be sure that the chosen Guardian is really the one we are looking for? Worry not, Mr. Though we are indeed facing a great crisis, this is precisely as legend predicted. When the crisis befall us, the Guardian shall therefore emerge. At this moment, what I must do is ensure that they show up are shown the right path. Besides, I am the best flyer in the kingdom, so there are none more suitable than I to judge the Guardian's abilities. But then, will you go instead? I'm afraid my legs are rather useless when it comes to a flight of any kind. How about you, Sabor? Will you go? Ah, my eyesight. Alas, I fear I will be unable to see their movement clearly enough to judge. Good, it's settled then. The two of you will stay to handle affairs with the kingdom, while I shall assist in managing the selection process at the original location myself. Might I submit myself as a candidate for the trial, Your Highness? Ooh, oh, we're good at flying and venturing too. Can we participate? Oh, greetings to both of you. You are welcome to the Kingdom of Breeze and Bells. You are very welcome to sign up for the Guardian of the Kingdom selection trial. You have not previously participated in the selection trial of our Kingdom and Bell, if I am not mistaken. How does Your Highness know this? Your appearance differs greatly from our Kingdom subjects. Have you taken part before? I would not forget it. Okay, enough chit-chat, I suppose. As it so happens, I just about to head over to the selection ceremony near the Relic Shrine. Let's go there together. Misters... is it ministers? The kingdom's affairs are in your hands. Try not to let anyone cut this tree down while I'm away finding your true guardian, if you could. As you wish, Your Highness. So we got the frog area, and then the... What's it? Is it chickmunks? Oh no, flying squirrels. The two of you, please come with me. Before the selection officially begins, there are a few things I need to tell you. Got the waypoint. Where did this Highness go? Your Highness, where did you go? Our Circle of Bliss. Okay. Am I even in the right, am I even going the right way? No, we can't climb. It doesn't look like anything else is up here. Okay. Where's the king? Where's the king? Let's go to the quest. Is it even shown? Like, don't tell me like I just been like going around and the quest is right over here. So I'm just doing the mini quests or something. Alright, see where's the quest. Where does the Highness go? So which... Anyone to play Grab My Berries? Let me try. Alright.
Unsolicited, and all the more
Let's
valuable
continue.
for it.
Okay. What did I grab? I thought I was on the right side. Okay, I guess I had a choice. Okay, let's go, go, go. Worked. We got
Certainly
it.
worth the extra mile.
Alright, let's follow the trail. And see if it brings us anywhere. Okay.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
We've been here before. Let's see, where are we heading to? Not sure where the king went. Level. So where does this wait? Where am I? Where's my... Oh, there it is. Facing... Let's see. It's higher than your numbers. Where you go to? Challenge completed.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Let's grab this. Oh, there's waypoint and another gathering. It's a flying one. Oh, I thought I was supposed to destroy it with my body. Do a redo. Try again. Wait. Also, I guess we did okay. We got all the points.
Boring, eager, conquering. Cheer. Cheer.
I didn't even grab the waypoint. Where's the waypoint again? Where are we?
Worthless. Boring.
There's quality here. If it's useful, I'll take it.
Oh, is this a new character? What's this? What is this? Is it a new domain? How do I... Hello, troll. Wait. Okay, no. What happened? What's this? Are we going back to the...
There's quality here.
Everybody stand back!
Disappear! Here! Worthless! Here!
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Let's let's go back to the thing, because I'm not sure what the princess or the other thing is.
Well, since we've taken care of most of the tasks, all we need to do now is reopen the tavern.
But we still don't know how to use the magic of this world. We don't even know why the tavern closed in the first place.
Oh, what about the method that one hamster mentioned? You should try it, Nilu.
You mean the creation magic his grandfather saw outside the Hut of Blessings? I wonder. How exactly did the goddess of creation give them life?
Maybe you don't need to understand it. Just give it a try. Everyone here calls you the Forest Fairy. Maybe you have the magic powers already and you just don't know it.
In other words, this forest is a stage. And all I need to do is step out into the spotlight? Sounds just like a fairy tale.
Well, we are surrounded by talking origami animals and magic potions after all. Almost seems like anything's possible in this place.
You're right, Paimon. We won't know anything unless we try. In that case, let's see. This is how you do it, right? I think I got the folds right.
Whoa, your origami skills are great!
I once saw one of our prop people making something similar. It looked really cool, so I took some time during my break to learn the basics. It's not a bad way to stave off sleepiness either.
Well, how do you feel? Sense any, magical powers flowing through you?
No.
No? What are we missing?
Are you supposed to say some magic words?
Magic words? But how am I supposed to know what the goddess said to bring them to life?
Focus on what you want to say.
Oh, good point! You're the forest fairy, Nilu! What do you want to say to the new resident of your domain?
Neil picks up the hamster and kisses gently on the forehead.
I bestow upon you the blessings of the forest and offer you a home in this land. Your name shall be Harisara. May you bloom in this world as beautifully as the flower I love.
My name is Parisara. It worked! It actually worked!
Well, peel my shell and call me a nut. I'd never imagined I'd witness such a miracle at my age. It's just like what the stories said about the goddess of creation.
Shell? Miracle?
Nice to meet you, Parisara. I'm Nilu, the fairy of this forest. From this day forward, this place is now your home.
Hello, Fairy Nilu.
I hope you'll grow up happily in this forest.
Grow up.
Oh, you can leave the little one with old Armand for now. Oh, this sure brings back memories. It's been such a long time since we last held a welcome ceremony. Here, Parisara. Come to Grandpa Armand.
Well, now that Nilu has mastered the goddess's magic, we should be able to reopen the tavern, right?
Grandpa Almond, could you send a few people to check the underground space beneath the tavern?
Oh, of course. May I ask why?
The moment I used magic, I sensed something strange down there. I have a feeling it's connected to why the tavern had to close down.
Of course, we'll look into it right away.
Make sure you listen to Grandpa Almond, Parisara. Don't go running off on your own.
Parisara. Listen. Running.
Hey, come back here, you! Wait!
Yep, that's Nilu's creation, all right. She's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it, Nilu?
Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud. Maybe the magic is in the words themselves, just like the book said.
This place is seeming more like a fairy tale by the second.
I mean, or somewhere called the Forest of Blessings, so it kind of makes sense.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks this magic suits you perfectly, Nilu.
What about the space under the tavern?
When I brought Harisara to life just now, I was able to sense the magic flowing through the forest, and the flowers and trees, and inside the creatures that live here. But for some reason, there's a hollowed out space beneath the tavern where I couldn't sense anything at all.
We're back, my lady.
That was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen before. It looked transparent and gave off a clinking sound when I knocked on it.
Transparent and clinking. Oh, I've got it!
Already?
You've got to use fairy tale logic, Paimon.
Is it ink? Wait, is it an ink bottle?
That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact. Still remember the taste of the magic tonic you took a sip of, Paimon?
Yeah, it was ink. Oh, Paimon gets it now!
Traveler, Paimon, will you come gather some ingredients with me? I learned what we need to make the magic tonic back in the Hut of Blessings.
Sure thing! What do we need to get?
A setting sun that never sets, a dragon that cannot fly, and a moon that only shines at night.
Where are we supposed to find crazy things like that?
She means sunsettas, snapdragons, and neopalalotuses.
What? How did you get that so fast?
Fairy tale logic, Paimon.
Logic, huh? Lucky guess, more like.
Welcome, honored guests. Welcome to Forest of Blessings. Are you here for a jaunt, or are you here to see my Ransom pond jumping competition? Whatever the case may be, may you enjoy your time here. Do you remember to avoid the giant dragons who may come knocking at any time? Do not let him get in the way of your travels. Truth be told, I wanted to give some paper models, though it might improve his mood. Perhaps keep him from blowing my shelves over again. But he doesn't seem the least bit interested in listening to me. Simply flying off as pleased, just as always. Oh my, I forgot to introduce you to my masterpiece, as well as this outstanding frame. Please look over here. Have a look at the fantastic fabricator. Every paper model I made up to this moment is inside. I walked, well, jumped across the entire world and made countless friends in my journey to craft them. For example, the flying squirrel Chatsa. He would often drag me into the wind current to try flying. David, who loves paper models as I do, and of course, Alof, ever the stone-faced fella. They're all generous enough to let me make paper models based off of them, that I might share some interesting toys with everyone. Alright then, grab the Star Style coins, consider them a welcome gift, then stuff them into the fabricator, and finally, turn the handle. You'll see what the dewdrops shall bring you today. Once you use the coins up, though, you have to find a way to get some more on your own. If you want to continue turning the fabricator handle, that is. As to just how to get more, well, you can ask those good friends of mine. I'm sure they'll have an idea or two. After you get the present, you can exhibit them on the shelves behind me. Strictly speaking, it is this shelf that was the true impetus of my creation of the fantastic fabricator and paper models. But that's telling the tale is no simple thing. Should you so wish, I should be glad to share it with you. But for now, just start the fabricator up. Dreamy dewdrops above willing may you gain the gift you desire, and may your model be uplifted to the rest of the day. Okay. We have 50. Come on, Lucky Lucky! We got a star! Okay. We'll do some more. Oh. I used up all my coins. I thought I had a 50. Oh wait, never mind. 25, I guess. I see. Okay. Collect the materials. Wait, so she said, where's the last thing we need to collect?
Positions.
Gather! This is order.
This is long overdue. That should be everything, right? What should we do now?
Let's go back to the Hut of Blessings.
There's more?
Give me just a second. I'm gonna go fetch an ink bottle from the other room.
Paimon doesn't get it. All the ingredients are super tasty, but somehow the final product turns into ink. Well, anyway, Paimon's not going anywhere near this stuff this time. Not even if you bribed her.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's see. According to the book, first you do this, then this, and then... It's done!
Wow, magic sure makes everything super convenient.
Where are we heading to now? Oh, Grandpa Almond. Is he gonna save him? Oh, he's back. He got his color back.
Yes, this is it. This is exactly the magic tonic we need.
Grandpa Almond, could you take the concoction to the room underneath the tavern and place it next to the transparent bottle you found? I'll handle the rest.
Of course. As you command, so it shall be done.
I still get nervous at times like this. It's just like when you step on stage and you can tell that every single person's gaze is fixed right on you.
We're here. We're right here with you.
Thanks, you two. I can't tell you how great it is to have you by my side. Almost makes me feel like I've been blessed by the goddess of fate, too. Let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Alright, back to the tavern. Wait. Oh. Wait. Okay, we're bringing that area back to life? Am I supposed to talk to this, Yep.
Forest, please heed my words and accept my blessings. May your spring of wondrous magic never run dry. And may all who call you their home lead happy, fulfilling lives.
Nice. Everything's coming to life.
Fairy Nilu is amazing. beautiful tavern!
It matches the scenery of the forest perfectly. I was so surprised when it suddenly opened up like that. Just like a pop-up book.
I remember now. I remember everything. It was me. I was the one who went to the top of Constellation Metropole and witnessed the goddess's prophecy. The hero who shall save this world will descend upon the cliff of prophecy. The hero, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
So the prophecy really did have all the answers. You just forgot the first half.
That's why I was waiting near the cliff of prophecy. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. There's still some hope left for old Armand after all.
Is the Cliff of Prophecy that place with the huge mural? 'Cause that is where we woke up, but we don't remember anything about how we got there. Also, we didn't get a change of clothes like Nilu. Are we definitely the heroes?
If not you, then who else? You've already helped the fairy revitalize our forest. To us, that makes you heroes. Prophesized or not.
Alright. Either way, we're going to keep adventuring, even if it's just to figure out how we can get back to our world.
You can also help resolve any crisis along the way.
Yep, that's exactly right! Helping people we meet on the road is kind of our thing.
As expected, the words of the goddess of prophecy always come true.
I'll come with you. It can't hurt to have a magical fairy tag along, right?
It would be my honor, my lady.
Heroes and fairies, dragons and new adventures. Huh. This is sounding more and more like a fairy tale by the second.
I would say your next stop should be Constellation Metropole. It's Simulanka's most prosperous city, just across the sea. Once you've arrived at the Astral Garden at the highest point in the city, maybe you can try seeking divine counsel from the goddess of prophecy herself.
Are you leaving, Fairy Nilu? I'm afraid so. There are still other people who need my help. I won't go far, though, and I'll come back to visit the minute I have time to spare. So be a good girl, Patisara, and help out Grandpa Almond whenever you can, all right? Mm-hmm. Got it. Patisara will wait here for you.
That's a good girl, Patisara. I almost forgot. If Constellation Metropole is where you're heading, you'll need to take the Maritime Express. I'll head to the station first thing tomorrow morning and wake up that lazy station master for you. Why don't you take a break for the rest of the day? You should savor the beautiful scenery of the forest before you go.
Sounds great! Paimon definitely feels tired after being on the go for so long. There's a spot in the tavern with Paimon's name on it.
Oh, sounds like someone's ready to order.
Oh, well, if you're offering. Paimon will take a glass of Buell fruit tonic. But hold the tonic.
So part 1 of the summer thing is done. Alright, let's see. Wait, so I'm gonna check the tavern around. Anything interesting over here? I can't take them?
just fixed the kink in my neck, and now my arms feel like they're gonna fall off. But seeing the tavern full and lively again makes it all worth it.
Firecracker? I think you've had enough.
Look, I'm just really happy for you, okay? Happy for all of us. The entire forest.
Listen to you. You're gonna ruin your voice if you keep going.
He had too much to drink. Oh, did I do it too long? Can't cancel it.
Morning. Guess everything that happened yesterday wasn't just a dream then. Well, it's time for our next fairy tale adventure. We should head to the station Grandpa Almond told us about.
Alright, let me check. Maybe I should do the princess one. I'm not sure where the highness went. The princess one is over there. Okay. Let's see. I just climb up. Maybe the highness is up here still. Where did the highness go? Oops.
We're way behind schedule.
I didn't know there was a down the.
We're way behind schedule.
Was that that's the highness? Oh no, wait, what? Please wait here for a moment. I'll introduce the child for you, as well as a few things that you need to watch out for. Wow, Her Highness sure is a decisive decision maker, huh? Guess that's a true princess for you. But your highness doesn't seem particularly surprised. Huh. Oh, perhaps my introduction seems a little bit too forthcoming. My apologies. In truth, there have been many squirrels who, like you, have suddenly turned up and declared their intention to undergo the trial, so I'm already accustomed to receiving such candidates. At least, there were many before the dragon attacked the kingdom. You said it was to retrieve a relic. It is indeed, as I mentioned, not long ago, a giant dragon passed through our kingdom. We tried our best to drive it away, but before leaving, it trampled both the trial grounds and the secret site where the relic was kept to smithereens. Our original stable trial environment is now very difficult from the way it used to be. The wind currents have become unpredictable, causing a dramatic increase in the difficulty of some trial stage. After environmental change so drastically, some candidates who have easily passed the first few stages before now find even the very first stage too challenging. But from another perspective, the current trial is actually a better test for the candidate, true strength. So it should be better help us choose a strong guardian of the kingdom. I'm pretty strong. Probably mine too. Huh. Well, if that's truly the case, let's get straight to it. Allow me to introduce the trial for you. Simply put, in the trial, the candidates must help the squirrel companion fly to the right direction by guiding them along the wind currents. Don't worry, it isn't complicated. All you have to do is observe the direction of the currents and make decisions accordingly. Of course, you need not worry about the issue of directions. In the kingdom, no one can stop me from flying wherever I want. Alright, let us begin. Please make sure you are both ready. Oh. Challenge failed, so I fell all the way down. Your Highness, you're amazing. You flew past so easily. Your ability to judge the wind currents are also remarkable. It seems you're worthy to undergo the trial after all. Let us make haste to the site where the relic is being held. Hopefully, we won't have another run-in with the dragon. I am a voice, but not life. Huh? What was that? It sounds like someone's voice. Master, did you hear that? I definitely heard it. Whoa, the princess is way ahead. Let's forget about that for now and catch up with her. Door's tight, see. Okay. Where did the princess go? Oh, there it is. That's pretty far. Whoa. Oh, okay. We got the waypoint, so it was good. Oh, we know the site. So this is where the relic is being being kept. These footsteps are massive. Perhaps in driving the dragon away, we also drove it into a rage. The relic is down there. Pass the trial and you may claim it. Homie thought that the relic would be protected by some kind of seal or guard or something. But it looks like it's just lying there, and it doesn't seem like anything stopping someone from taking it. Just a hop and a step away. What you say is correct. The relic does indeed have a seal, namely the trial that you have seen. According to the kingdom's records, One must pass the trial in order to retrieve the relic. Conversely, if it's taken by someone who has not yet passed the trial, it will lose its meaning as a relic. Thus, even I must pass the entire trial to retrieve the true relic. There must be both a trial and a challenger to do so. Without satisfying these two conditions, the best case scenario is that we'll be walking away with a useless lump of stone. The best case scenario, does that mean something worse will happen too? Those who act in defiance of the rules will be cursed. Cursed? Huh? In that case, let's just go ahead and accept the trial. Okay. I got it to work. I haven't expected you to be able to judge the wind currents so accurately. If you were a flying crow like I am, navigating those wind currents could pose you no challenge. Of that I am certain. Palmine's a natural when it comes to flying. Is that so? I'm glad to hear that, because the two of the most guardian-like cannons I ever seen. Then let us continue. The current wind condition is just right. No problem. Everything's going great. Maybe we're the guardians for Her Highness has been looking for it. Your Highness is the only true guardian. Thank you for your kind words. I am, in fact, past the trial many times before the dragon destroyed the secret site. Poorly in terms of flying abilities. I'm confident that no other squirrel is my equal. Previous candidates found even the first few stages too difficult. Huh? But if your Highness already passed the trial, how come you didn't take the relic? Unfortunately, the relic has yet to acknowledge me. So even guardians require the relic's acknowledgement? That I do not know. Perhaps it thought I didn't pass the trial. Surely there aren't any hidden stages. All I know is the relic has never lit up for me. But you, not only have you come precisely at the kingdom's hour of need, but your capabilities are undeniable. That is why I believe you will earn the relic's acknowledgement. Let us continue. The final stage of the trial awaits. Now it's moving.
I'm going in! Lament! Here! Worthless!
What flower are they talking about? We pass. We're guardians now. So is this the relic that you used to acknowledge new guardians? Huh? There's something carved into it. Like a line of text maybe. Let Paimon take a closer look. Story follow rules, unfolding a cyclical pattern, but each shouldn't follow its own course. Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Do you get it? It's probably meant to encourage challengers. The words have always been there, even I do not know their origin. The sense that they may hold great significance for the kingdom, but have yet to grasp the meaning. Whatever the case, given your performance in the trial, you are undoubtedly the most suitable candidates for the title of Guardian that I ever met. Your abilities and judgments are beyond questions. Meeting you at a time like this is truly a blessing for our kingdom. Now that we retrieve the relic, we may hold the ceremony right away. I am fully confident that your courage and abilities have won your relic's respect. Nothing can stand in our way. It was nothing. We're just glad you could help you, Your Highness. Whoa, when did you guys get here? Paimon didn't even notice you arrived. We flew over, of course. We are among the best flyers around when we were young. You know, how else would we have been able to serve the princess? Never judge a squirrel by its appearance. Well, never. A visitor turning up at our time of crisis, a guardian emerging from the trial victorious, and a relic in our possessions, intact and unharmed. Your Highness, everything exactly as the legend says. It seems that our kingdom finally has a future to look forward to. We shall find out soon enough. Now, please place your hand on the relic, let it light up, and proclaim that you are henceforth the guardian of the kingdom. Has it even lit up at all? Let Paimon take a look. Maybe it's just been there so long that it can't light up anymore. Kind of like how candles that have been lying around too long won't burn very brightly. How? How could that be? All the details match, yet the relic still... Your Highness, whatever the case, at least the relic is in your hands. Even our guest has failed to be acknowledged by... No. Your Highness. Place the relic to one side. It is my kingdom for which the challenge have come. Therefore, it is I who must acknowledge them. Your Highness, but no ruler of our kingdom has ever taken it upon themselves to acknowledge our guardian. Then let us create a procession of future rulers to follow. Bloody Master, Paimon, come forward. As Princess of the Kingdom of Breeze and Boils, I hereby declare that Bloody Master and Paimon shall henceforth be recognized as the kingdom's paladins of Breeze and Bells. At your service, Your Highness. Hooray! A paladin of Breeze and Bells. Such a cool title. Definitely cooler than being any old guardian. But surely that means we still haven't found our guardian, and if that is so, then we won't be able to fulfill our calling. If we cannot fulfill our calling, we will no longer have a future to look forward to, just like the kingdom that came before us. Fret not, I will find a way. Wait, speaking of choosing guardian, you mean that Furberg who could jump super high? You're right. The whole reason they held the contest was to find a champion to come rescue the princess. Although it doesn't seem like the princess needs saving. If you were looking for a super strong champion to win the contest, they just so happen to have one. In fact, there are bound to be leaps of potential champions over there. Wait, by contest you mean trial. What an extraordinary coincidence. Though our trial does not really have anything to do with jumping, still, from what you said, it sounds like they found the strongest candidate to complete their calling. It seems the trip over to Rainsalt Pond is in order. Thank you for informing me. Wait, but Your Highness, they're all paper frogs over there. They're nothing like us. They're not... So what? A guardian's most vital asset is what there's in their hearts, not their appearance. Ministers, you are to stay and look after the kingdom while I'm gone. I will go to Ringsong Pond myself. Loyal paladins, I hope that the champion over at the Ringsong Pond is as fearless and skilled as you are. Well, skilled is certainly accurate, but as for fearless... Oh, you mean to say that the champion of theirs is actually a sheep in wolf's clothing? Haha, then all the more reason to go meet him in person. Alright, That settles then. Oh, and if I'm gonna going over to bring some pond, perhaps I'll better bring some gifts.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Wait, they didn't... Alright, I guess I have to go to quest and find it. Huh? Alright, so I guess I'll port over and hopefully something pops up. Am I just going back to where her thing is, not the frog rain song? Oh, the frog's over here. So, we are all completely stumped. Looks like I'm here now too. Oh, it's you! Such a relief that you come. Thank you for coming, my honorable paladins. We seem to have run into a rather particular problem. Particular problem? Oh no! Don't tell Paimon that the relic hasn't acknowledged Mr. Faberberg either. If the problem was only that I haven't been acknowledged as guardian, that would actually be simpler. How to put it? Mr. Fellow is indeed the champion jumper, that much is undisputed. But the trial he passed was Rainsol Pond's jumping contest, and when he was acknowledged as a champion, it was a committee that declared him so. It is true that Her Highness resides in a tall tower, and that the kingdom does indeed have its own series of article trials. But she clearly isn't trapped, much less needs me to jump up and rescue her. And those trials, no matter how good I was jumping, I'll never be able to pass them. They aren't designed for paper frogs. But the detail just doesn't work out. So what are we to do if we can't complete our calling? If you keep talking about this calling of yours, and Mr. Farrell mentioned it too, what exactly is it? If you haven't found the guardian and princess you're looking for, why don't you just keep looking, even if you don't find them right this instant? It's not like this place is going to vanish into thin air. Our kingdom exists for its calling. It is also the only way we can save it. Likewise, the residents of Rinsal Pond will sacrifice so much, and are continuing to sacrifice, for the princess who's nowhere to be found. Generations after generations of champions are quietly aged away, all memories of their deeds fading away into oblivion. Mr. Haro has spoken of these brave ones before. Weighed down by the burden of their unrealized ambition, they are left with no other choice but to end their day with austerity. Such a fate is crueler than the fall of the kingdom. Fairberg, we talked about this before. You said you were going to reconsider, and now? We must have faith in our champion. If we were to perch on a lotus leaf and suddenly found ourselves drifting away with the current, I will do my best to make sure it doesn't capsize in the middle of the river. Not that I carry the lotus head bangle. I would not. I cannot shirk my duties. This has been nothing to do with courage. Mr. Hero, it's just duty. Upon I knew our lotus reef fracking experience wasn't a complete waste of time. Spoken like a true champion. But if I do end up going overboard, you have to call the NPC. He'd definitely be better at this than I am. He's the real champion when it comes down to it. So why have I ended up being the one on the lotus leaf? Haha. Looks like we still have to go rafting a few more times. You sure are a unique champion. No matter how hard you try, you're always convinced you're gonna fail. You really need to worry. After all, not only did you come here entirely on your own accord, but you also have the courage to shoulder a great responsibility. You were brave enough to make a choice and bold follow through with it. At least in my eyes, you're no less than a flying squirrel. Your Highness, thank you for your praise, but for your trust. Besides, I'm already on this lotus leaf, so I cannot get off from that anyway. Well, anyway, now that we have the backing of so many strong fighters, I think it's high time to head into the cave of eerie murals to see what lurks in beneath. Sedborn, Sophus, there's no use trying to stop me. After all, when have you ever succeeded in holding me back? Come on, lighten up. This is our last clue we need to save the kingdom. But not a single princess has gotten into the cave of eerie murals and never came back alive. If there's nothing in the cave of eerie murals, what does it matter whether I return or not? But on the other hand, if there's really a clue on the salvation of the kingdom in there, and even if I were to be trapped inside, that wouldn't be such a bad thing, would it? What kind of place is the cave of eerie murals anyway? And why does your Highness sound so serious? Oh, it's nothing out of the ordinary. Simply put, it's where those princes of past kingdoms search for the answer. But even until the day of their kingdom vanished utterly, the princes were never seen again. Huh? But by never seen again, surely you don't mean they disappeared too? There isn't a single flying squirrel that knows, but we'll find out soon enough. To be safe, I'll bring the relic along with us. Who knows? It might just come in handy. Alright everyone, let's go. Given that one of you is an expert flyer, and the other is a champion jumper, I trust that both of you will be able to keep up with me. Whoa, Her Highness has flown off already. Let's catch up, Blade Master. Okay. Didn't the princess take us to the cave area burrows before? I'm sure she heard a strange voice when we were in there. Just to let you guys know, us paper frogs aren't very good at jumping in caves. Don't worry, Mr. Furberg. Private might just have been hearing things. I'm a voice, but a voice is not a life. Interaction is only born from contradiction, and only interaction is dialogue. There it is again. Do not fear, these voices will not harm us. They are simply lamenting their own past. Are these the princess's voices? To be precise, both princess and princess, what they have in common is they are all voices from fallen kingdoms. They came in search for answers, but found nothing. All they can do was stay and lament their fates in vain. You know this place well. You show great intuition, as one would expect of a paladin. That is correct. I have come here often since my accession. After all, compared to all those princes and princes from the past, there's nothing special about me at all. It was wishful thinking indeed for me to have imagined that a miracle might suddenly happen and that I'd find our true guardian just like that. But for the sake of our kingdom, I must have to keep searching for a way to fulfill my calling. I could not simply stand by and watch it fade away. So I looked everywhere, but found nothing. Finally, though, I narrowed down my search to the Cave of Eerie Murals. But because this cave has never been thoroughly investigated, and so as not to drive Summer and Summer sick from worries and cause their voices to go hoarse, I have never entered the Cave of Eerie Murals myself. Now, for the future of the kingdom and all our aged champions, I have no choice but to go again. Don't be afraid, Your Highness. Not only do you have the super strong Billy Master and the champion jumper, Mr. Farrell, to back you up, you also have the seasoned floater Paimon too. No matter what happens, we'll make sure you stay safe, right? Billy Master? Mr. Farrellberg? Leave it all to me. We got your back, I think. I mean, we hopefully got your back. Sierras, he really aren't designed for jumping in. It's alright, Mr. Champion. We still got plenty of time to prepare. After all, we need to figure out how to get into the cave first. Oh, wait. Let us enter. It's so chilly around here. Such a strange vibe. I'm just glad we haven't seen anything weird. Wait a second. What's the carved on the what's that carved on the wall over there? It looks like a story. After setting up the child herself, the princess awaits her guardian within the kingdom. I think I recall the story from the kingdom's records. In the legend, it is said that despite the passing of so much time, still there came no sign of a guardian, and it seems that the kingdom's resource will soon run dry. The princess, whose name was Celia, therefore made a decision. She let the kingdom's people fall into a deep slumber and sealed off all its land except the tower, where she alone remained to wait the coming of a guardian. What became of the princess? The guardian that she awaited never came. In the end, she is said to have come to the cave of Mirrors alone, then vanished from the world without a trace. It is true that the princess shows great courage, but I cannot say that I agree with her approach. As I see it, by deciding to simply wait there while her people slept in blissful ignorance, she co-signed her kingdom to an unknown fate. Instead, she had taken the initiative of calling upon her people to unite as one, seeking out this guardian together. If she had done this, even if all the efforts had turned out to be vain, at least she would have known that she had done all she could. It's just as the last line of the story. Stories follow rules, unfolding in cynical patterns, but each should follow their own course. Your Highness, it hasn't come to that yet. Yeah, come on, there's still hope. And who knows, there might be some important clues left for us to find. Forgive me, I seem to have gotten a little carried away. Anyway, let's keep searching. Looking around, it seems like we haven't completed the trial in the Cave of Eerie Mirrors yet. Blurry words. In here? A system for saying goodbye. It's so glaring obvious. Lotus Leaf and Dewdrop. What the? Why has the story have carved into the wall? What is it? Someone carved a story here that goes, once upon a time, there was a paper frog who wished he had a pair of wings. He prayed to the goddess, who told him that if he could jump higher than all the other frogs, he would have his wings. Wait a sec, if he could already jump higher than all the other frogs, why would he need wings? Maybe it's a hyperbole. No, the champion's name is actually recorded in the committee register. This paper frog, his name is Cerberus, once won the championship 7 times in a row. No frog was his equal. His symbol was a pair of wings made out of the lotus leaves, so they dubbed him Winged Cerberus. 7 times in a row? Haven't heard you won the championship many times in a row too, Mr. Furberg. Me? Yes, I won it 7 times, and SCM 6. But I'll be no match for this champion. Back in those days, they had to figure it all out themselves without any experience to go on. If my generation of frogs that jump higher than others, is merely by jumping up from the shoulders of a giant. Here he goes again, putting himself down as usual. So what happens to that champion? This I do not know. According to the committee records, in the last jumping contest he ever took in, Cerberus came second. Second, so that means... Indeed it does, given that he no longer felt up to the task of rescuing the princess. Cerberus announced his retirement there and then. He told his friends that the jumping contest no longer held any meaning for him, and that unless he rediscovers its meaning someday, he will never compete. From that day forward, not once was his name again ever mentioned in the records of Rain-Song-Pon. So just like those princes and princesses, there was a point in time in which the champion would simply vanish from the world. That's right. All in all, this story really doesn't seem like a promising omen. Hold on a minute. The last line of the story is also stories follow rules, unfolding the cyclical patterns, but each should follow its own course. Why does this line keep repeating? We better complete the rest of the trial first. Yes, you're right. Let's focus on the puzzle before us. I wonder where it will lead us in the end. What's all this in there? Looks like a cave has no intention of giving us the answer, but rather plans on testing us instead. The road to success is never straight, huh? Another trial? Let's do this. Thank you, let's go. Then let's go take a look at this final trial. Let's see. Okay. Is there another trial? Wait, when is he... Okay. Yay, that must mean we passed the trial, huh? That all went pretty smoothly. Well, practice makes perfect. You're in such a good shape. If only I was as talented as you are. Huh? Did you hear that? Story follows rules, unfolding cyclical patterns, but each should follow its own course. Once upon a time, there was this paper frog who wished he had a pair of wings. He prayed to the goddess, who told him that if he could jump higher than all the other frogs, he would have his wings. Long ago, there was a princess who set up a trial in the kingdom. She waited and waited and waited. Oh, guardian, where art thou? Eek, the paper's talking. In this world, another paper frog, just like me, another useless champion, squanders years and a pair of worthless withered wings. Wait, surely you can't mean... I am an evaporated dewdrop, a pair of wings too weak for flight. My name, Cerebra, is no longer one I am fit to bear. It is a great honor to meet you, Your Highness, Princess Celia. It is an honor to meet you too, Your Highness. Yet another stranger, another princess. So Palma's guessing that the champion and the princess mentioned the story of the wall. They just look like two manuscripts. It is an honor to meet you both. You have resided in the cave for a long time now, and you should know why we are here. Your Highness, have you found your answers you were looking for? Where is this guardian you were looking for? Great champion, where is the princess that us paper frogs are supposed to save? You should go back. There's no answers here. It's only questions after questions. No rivers awaits, and the lotus leaves do not exist for us. The pawn has never seen victory lauder, nor the princess. Stories follow rules, unfolding in cyclical patterns. Such a futile expectation. When will the cycle end? Keep waiting. Keep waiting. There is no answer here. Only questions after questions. The pen that wrote these words are not aligned back upon the page, yet the ink of the fate had long dried up. Neither the guardian nor the period that marks the end shall appear. Thus it has always been until now. But each should follow its own course. This is definitely an implicit hope. When will the path ahead reveal itself? What are you talking about? Palma doesn't get it. Whatever it is, it doesn't sound too promising. Huh? But why? No river awaits, and the lotus leaves do not exist for us. That makes it sound like Rain's Song Pound is already... Neither the guardians nor the period that marks the end shall appear. Anyway, we shouldn't jump to conclusions so soon. We haven't even completed the trial yet. Alright, giving up before the contest has Giving up before the contest has even ended seems like a bad etiquette indeed. Let's take care of the trial first. Yeah, let's stay positive. Maybe there's a pleasant surprise waiting for us. Well, seems like we passed all the trials, right? But nothing seems to have happened. I bought the relic, but it hasn't reacted at all. Are we just meant to keep waiting here? Well, what exactly are we waiting for? It's not like some kind of god going... Wait. It's not like some kind of god's gonna suddenly swoop down and tell us what to do, is it? We are willing to do is wait. All we can do is wait. Meaning lies... is waiting. Meaning lie and waiting, the future lies unknown. When did they appear? And insisting that we wait for that. What are we waiting for? Perhaps we do not know either, which is why they've been waiting all this time. We are echoes with nowhere to return. Existence that do not exist. Unfinished chapters of blank paper, as you are. As are you. Together, we must go back to where we belong. Stories follow rules, unfolding in cyclical patterns. Each follow its own course. Hey you, pile of rotten paper. Why do you keep telling us to wait? Waiting will get us nowhere. Haha. So that's it. I knew I wasn't in the wrong place. Your Highness Princess Celia, I have my answers. To the rest of you, it is time for us to part ways. Thank you all for everything you have done. Now it is clear to me that the answer lies not in the cave of Irimeros. When I first arrived, I was afraid I would have to pay a heavy price to find a way to save the kingdom here. In the end, the Cave of Eerie Mirrors was nothing more than a pile of old manuscripts, deceiving themselves by waiting. It is a great relief to know that hope still lies elsewhere. The future lies nowhere, meaning lies in waiting. No, Your Highness, meaning lies in the unknown. Waiting leads only to waiting. I most certainly will not save the kingdom such as using such a method. If the guardian does not come, I will go and search for them. If we cannot find them in my kingdom, I will search the rest of the world itself. If they do not, or if they are not to be found in this world, then I shall keep searching beyond it. Even if my kingdom is destined to fall, I wish to witness its final moments when its ending is written. Such blindness, such impetuous, such ferocity, such ignorance, such superficial, such impatience. Say what you will, but as you yourself just put it, stories follow rules, unfolding in circular patterns, but each should follow its own course. If your path lies in here in endless waiting, then mine lies instead of on the road instead. Can I say something? If I were to deem it acceptable, I would like to go along with Your Highness too. Wow, someone seems pretty motivated all of a sudden. After all, if I could help Your Highness find the Guardian, that could also be interpreted as saving the princess. I am the champion of Rainsall Pond. Even if I do it for the Rainsall Pond, I must continue to fulfill my duties. If you are willing to help, then on behalf of the entire kingdom of Breeze and Bells, I thank you. That is most alright. I will, of course, still have to ask the committee options, especially Huro and Estepi. As you know, I always seem to cause trouble. We believe in you. Great, so what? Your Highness, the relic next to you, it's lighting up. We're flying. We're flying. Wait, is the paper frog flying also? Where is the relic leading us? Oh, I can move my guy, okay. Into the waterfall. Well, back to the cavern. Oh, my legs. Is it still on the ground? I can barely feel it anymore. All four of your feet are still firmly on the ground, Mr. Champion. Those princes from the past, they seem to have left too. I hope they will never return to the Cave of Eerie... Wait, I hope that they'll never return to the Cave of Eerie Mirrors. Seems our trip to the Cave of Eerie Meadows wasn't for nothing at all. With the relic lit up, there's hope for your highness' kingdoms again. That is indeed so. The fact that the relics have lit up means that they have found a guardian worthy of acknowledgement. It seems the guardian that the relic was looking for was not a valiant warrior in the usual sense. A true guardian who is worthy of knowledge is one who always follows their hearts, someone who pushes forward relentlessly in spite of their fears. It turns out that this relic, which we've been treating like a problem, was actually the answer all along. Those manuscripts that were waiting in the cave. They've been waiting for the path to appear, waiting all this time. But waiting leads only to more waiting. No one finds the solution to the problem simply by searching within the problem itself. Like, you wouldn't be able to pick up a leaf from a tree if you were standing on the leaf itself. Huh? Sounds complicated. Paimon feels dizzy now. Anyway, none of them were acknowledged by the relic as guardians. Your Highness and Mr. Fair were, though. So now that the relic has lit up, we found our guardian. Doesn't that mean that the problem solved, Your Highness? Well, you can say that, but I still haven't managed to figure out exactly why it lit up. Looks like someone and someone will be doing some more research for me. Oh, and now that the guardian's been chosen, doesn't that mean that the relic's trial has been that lost its meaning too? It's a shame to tear it all down. No, I will keep the trial in place, but it will now be used to train guardians rather than to choose them. If every flying squirrel were to become a guardian someday, then no matter what difficulties the kingdom Breeze and Bells face, they will overcome them to get together. I've been waiting to do this for a long time. For a long time. It's just a pity that the relic refused to light up sooner, and that several stood in my way. Now that I've been acknowledged by the relic, I should do whatever I wish. That's why you're the princess, Your Highness. No. Your Highness' title should be Guardian Princess of the Kingdom of Breeze and Bell. Huh? Your Highness, would it be alright if I take part in the training in your kingdom? But you're already the champion. No. Didn't you hear the sound just now? That voice that was speaking? This is a trial you must face to serve Princess Soa and fulfill your calling. Whose voice was it? It was the same as the voice of the manuscript that claimed to be Sarah in the Cave of Eerie Meadows. Surely the great champion himself doesn't actually believe that I will fulfill Rainsong's Pond calling. But Princess Simus doesn't need me to save her. If anything, I'm the one who needs her help. Huh? No, I didn't. Or rather, I have no intention of hearing my options. And he had no intention of hearing my opinions anyway. But seeing as it's for calling for Rainsong Pond, what choice do I have? You're saying you would have to undergo a trial? Then of course, you're welcome to. I couldn't be more delighted to hear that the champion of Rainsong Pond is willing to serve in my kingdom. Besides, I had plans to travel far away in the future, and I was actually just about to invite you to come along with me. After all, there are bound to be places in the world where the wind doesn't blow. Then, when that time comes, we have to rely on those champions like yours. Really? Then, I'll try my best not to make any mistakes, though I never tried jumping with anyone riding on my back before. Then you have to train harder from now on, and to the two of you, thank you all for the help you've given me and my kingdom. Though there will still be many mysteries yet to be solved. Why do we need to find a guardian? And why would the kingdom fall in decay by itself? And why would Rainsong Pond have such a calling? But at least the kingdom has been saved. So now I have more time to contemplate these questions. Playmaster, do you think those manuscripts in the Cave of Eerie Meadows seem to be related to the story we heard before? The legend that Nilu told us about? Do you know something about all this? Well, it's long and complicated. Well, actually, it's not that long or complicated a story. So basically, everything we've been through is a story written by the goddess of fate. Alright, now we've been really become characters in the story. But seeing as the goddess wrote us in, why didn't she give us an ending? First, those poor souls in the cave, and now us. We all have been through so much. So that must mean it was also the goddess of fate who came up with the line, stories follow rules. unfolding in cyclical patterns, but each should follow its own course. I need some time to think about these matters more deeply. My loyal paladins, please take these gifts as a token of gratitude. They were the only treasures I brought with me. If you have time, please come back to visit the Kingdom Breeze and Bells again. I believe that you may have some questions for me. But first, I must rest well and think hard.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
All right, so it's 3 a.m. right now, so I guess it's a good time to end the thing since we finished both the Act 1 of the main story, and we finished the Princess of the Guardian and Champion side mission. We'll see who we can read out to. So thanks everyone for coming out for today's Back to Genshin stream. I'm probably gonna do some more Genshin tomorrow, and if we have extra time, we might do Genshin in another game. All right, so let's see. Let's go to the end. Wait a sec. Let's see. If I go to events. Okay, we'll use that as the ending soon screen, and let's see who we can read out to. Who's online.